once again with the phenomenal Andy Vargas, lead singer of Santana, who's just one of the guys, man. And me and Andy have gotten real close during this COVID time. I actually we train twice a week, me, him, and his son, in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So you're a great student, but your son is an amazing student.
He really is, man. Paulie, you've been such an asset to our life, because he's got so much energy, and we're trying to focus it and putting it into a good place. Like he's gonna be able to do this stuff. I mean, he's small, you guys. Like he's like teeny, and he's like doing all this stuff. When he starts, it's gonna come like second nature,
Mm-hmm.
And I we see things that he and his sister do. His sister's just like it's just kind of natural, but it's also discipline. It's also he's responding in a much more polite way.
He's getting there, and he's not even 4, so to see this little man grow up, it's an honor, and
I appreciate it, fellas. So I want to let everybody know here. I've taken a little break on working on a lot of the content, but I'm picking it back up. I'm in the studio now, working on more content for my YouTube, and just for my YouTube audience, just right there, just so
nice.
Have some fun there, and I can become more acquainted with everyone that's on there and everything. So I appreciate y'all.
I do want to get acquainted with that record collection. That thing looks amazing behind you, Andy.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
that is sweet.
Here, hold it. Let's see this shot.
Look at that thing! Holy cow!
And that I've got another one of those bad boys.
Whew.
Storage. Yeah.
It's just one of those. It's a library, man, and it's beautiful.
I also DJ, so I'm gonna start doing a little. I have a Twitter channel. It's the same, Andy Vargas Official. I'm gonna start doing some live jams, just jamming out here at night and playing some music for anyone who wants to listen. YouTube won't let you do that, but
right.
But we can do that on Twitch.
Well, you know what, Andy, the world needs that right now. We need music, because music, for me, artists, music. There's not enough of it. There's too much hatred. And one thing that brings everybody together, 2 things, food and music. And we need more of it.
Sounds great.
All right.
Everyone just joining in, please like, share, subscribe. We're here with the great Andy Vargas hanging out with us. We're almost going to wrap up, but we're just playing a little bit of his music with the great Carlos Santana. Nice.
All right.
And Andy, we have one last question from one of our really great friends of the show, Shellback TJC. Asks, how much is Andy looking forward to performing live again? I think that's a great way to close everything up.
You know what? Honestly, I feel like I'm ready to explode, and it's a good feeling. It really is, because we're shifting, learning how to adapt, enforcing that, and learning how to kind of calm those feelings, and focus that energy into making some new magic, But it's like this was a good unexpected, break on this, in a sense of, with all, no one wanted something like this to do it. You know what I'm saying? No one wanted something, the pandemic, so horrible, so many lives, and hurt Mother Earth, and for people like this. but we're resilient. We're strong. We do bounce back, and we will bounce back. And that's what I think we have to remember right now is like this isn't stronger than us. Like we are stronger, you know, and we can take care of ourselves, and we can come back stronger. And I think when we feel like that that we are less than living in fear and stuff, we got to kind of rise up and unite as a people, and just be strong together and be positive and counter all of the negative thoughts, and counter with positive thoughts, loving thoughts, healing thoughts. Healing. That's what Carlos would always say. It's just think healing. Think healing. Don't think plague. Think healing. And it's a miracle what the power of the mind and your intention and your heart and the good feeling will do. I mean, I don't need to. People can worry themselves sick, right? So can't we believe and in positive light ourselves to heal? So those are my thoughts, and that's what I want to share in on stage. Is that so? I'm really itching to get up.
Awesome. Well, Kai, you have any final thoughts or anything?
I just want to say, man, you make me want to say Cobra Kai.
Yeah, it's weird every time people are talking about it. I hear my name and I perk up. I'm like, they're not talking about me. Damn it! But I'm used to when someone says Kai. Who else are they talking to?
Yeah.
I'm the only one. But I was kind of wondering as we were watching the video, what how do you feel like watching yourself perform? How does that? Yeah.
Well, when I'm in it, I'm very I critique myself. When I'm in it because maybe it's something I just did and I'm looking to change something else or work on some music because it's always molding and changing. But because that's been a little while, I was able to kind of really get into it. I kind of took the attention off of myself and listened to everything else. Like I was listening to Carlos's guitar there, and how much I miss it, how much I miss, because I vibe off of him, just off of one of his solos. It's like to come in, it's like, I guess to get inspired to then come in and to, the whole band, his wife, Cindy Blackman. As a matter of fact, check this out.
Nope.
Cool.
So we just finished this record with Cindy Blackman Santana, and I helped Cindy with 2 songs, Change is in Your Hands and Social Justice, recorded here in this studio. And you guys check it out. It's on Spotify, and it's called Give the Drummer Some. She's got some awesome features on here. Obviously, Carlos, John McLaughlin, also Narda Michael Walden and Vernon Reed. This was a pleasure and an honor to work and be inspired, by Carlos and Cindy sending me music to write on over here, and then to get into a time like today. This was done, way before COVID. But
that's awesome. Yeah, it's nice to like get work done during, when you're just stuck sitting around, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is my room of toys, man. Like I can sit and play with a keyboard for 2 days.
Dude, thank you for coming on, Andy. Andy Vargas, everybody.
It was a pleasure meeting you, man.
Well, yeah, pleasure's mine. Thank you guys, Kai and Paulie. We'll see you soon.
Everyone, paz y dale gas.